Hey guys, what is going on? It is me Sam, welcome to this video. So for this video, seeing as it's coming closer to Christmas, actually Christmas Eve right now as I'm making this video, what I like to do is help out the free-to-play by giving them some bonds. Now the way I do this is I literally just buy some bonds. For this case I actually had to make my own money, so I decided to go to Bandos, and I'd go to a free-to-play world and I'd just choose some random people and go up to them and give them the bond, and then also of course record their reaction to see how they sort of accept it. And you know, most of the time it's pretty awesome because they're really thankful, and you know, it's just a great thing to do just before Christmas, because as much as RuneScape membership is really cheap, there are some people out there that can't afford it, so it's always nice to sort of give them a bond to give them some membership and get them, or allow them to have a membership over Christmas, because that's when most people are free and they can play. And it's just I don't know, it's just a fun thing to do. I did it last year, and this year I'm doing it slightly differently, just because what I did last year was I did a live stream and I had a lot of people turn up, which was awesome, but it eventually got to a sort of like a there's loads of sort of beggars there asking for the bond and things like that. So this time I decided not to live stream it, but just literally do it on my own and go up to random people that were legitimately free to play and wanted the bond. So of course bonds cost money, they're 7 mil each, and at that time of me wanting to do this I didn't actually have enough money, so I did decide to go to Bandos, as you can see on the screen right now, and I managed to pick up a load of cool drops. Now this is actually just in the period of pretty much a day. I needed to make quite a lot of money. I think it was about 35 mil in total to really go hardcore, just so I could make enough money to buy these bonds. So yeah, I got some pretty cool drops. As you can see, I got a Bandos chestplate, which was awesome. That was I think that's the most expensive drop here, so very happy to get that. That was my first drop. And then I got some Bandos boots. I got 2 of them. They're about 1.8 mil each, I believe, so it was nice to get them. And I also got, well, various clue scrolls, which was awesome too. They're very nice to get them. I've got some clips as well of me completing the clue scrolls. Some of them are pretty bad, but you know, they're always fun to do, and you've always got that good chance of getting something decent. And I also got some Bandos gloves as well to tally it up to a nice amount. So I was pretty happy to get that many Bandos items, and whilst doing this I was picking up all of the org bones as well, and I was banking any of the rune items that General Graardor dropped, as he does drop quite a lot of stuff. And I was originally going to bring a Steel Titan so I could get some like really fast kills, but I did decide at the end of the day I am here for money, and the org bones are about 8k each, so I thought it was pretty more wise and logical to actually bring a pack yak instead. And it was really good fun as well. I actually managed to get probably in total of the day about 700 KC through various trips, and I got a lot of combat XP from it as well, which was awesome. So as you just saw there, the total amounts from all of the loot was 35 mil, which was enough for the 5 bonds I needed, which was great. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and sell all of the loot and then purchase them. And do remember, I will actually have to redeem them to make them tradable, which means I'll have to pay about 700k on each bond. So because I don't really have the money for that as well, I'm just going to see if I've got anything in my bank which I can sell, so I can redeem them and then have the ability to trade them with other people. So this clip here shows me actually purchasing the bonds, just in case anyone out there thinks that maybe I was, you know, lying and actually bought them with real life money or something, or got them from somebody. But yeah, this is all of the money I made from the Bandos. So in total, I did examine it, it was 35.7 mil, and I was able to buy all of the bonds for 7 mil. So I was kind of glad they were at 7 mil and that they didn't go up in price or anything, because even if they just went up like 1 mil or something, that means I'd have to try and get another, you know, 5 mil just for them bonds. So I purchased them all for 7 mil and then had to redeem it, so I had to sell some things from the bank. But from then on I was ready to go, and the fun part begins. So this next part is actually where I go ahead and find some random free-to-play people and give them the bonds. And it was quite interesting because I did go to various people, and there was a fair few that actually just didn't respond, and it was kind of annoying on my part and possibly annoying on their part as well, because you know, I'm giving them a bond. I know they don't really know it, but you know, it's just like, it's going to be very, very helpful for any of them to have a bond, because as much as they're worth 7 mil, you know, they can do whatever they want with it, they can sell it. But the main purpose is to hopefully they go ahead and purchase the membership option, where they can have 14 days of membership and be able to, you know, explore the benefits of being a member. And he wasn't actually AFK there, as he did use the home teleport, and I was asking him to trade me, and he just wasn't interested. So I did go to other people and found them and had some really cool responses from them. This guy here, Doverkin, who just happened to turn up, I decided, you know what, let's go with this guy and see if he will trade me. and accept the bond. Most of them who would see the bond would accept it, but this guy, luckily he did trade me, and I was able to give him the bond, and he has a awesome response, which I really liked, and that was what I was kind of after, was for someone to be, you know, super happy to find what this bond is, and to, you know, just really realize that, you know, they can get some membership from it. So told them Merry Christmas. I was in a Santa outfit to sort of fit in, even though I was a bit lazy on the hair colour. I'm still got black hair when I should have really changed it to white, but he was very happy with it. And got my snow globe there from the Christmas event in 2007 to sort of make it that much better as well. So there we go. He said, wow, thank you so much. And I was like, no problem, dude. Enjoy it. And Merry Christmas. So now moving on to the next victim, I traded Dead Woman 5. I found her at Draenor. She was woodcutting, and she was actually someone initially who didn't actually respond, but she came back and traded me. So I gave her the bond. And took a while for her to trade. I think she was just a little bit too confused actually what the bond is. I mean, I'm guessing some free-to-play players are literally new players and they have no idea what this bond is or does. So I always say, you know, go get membership with that so they can actually sort of look at it and sort of see that they can get members with it, and it's not just some random item that, you know, they can put in the bank and that's it. I mean, seeing the price of it, they probably think it is of some value. So, you know, she said thanks then, was happy about it. And then I found this guy as well. In Edgeville, he was just running away. I just managed to catch up with him. He was called Dangerous R, I think it says there, or Dangerous Alsa, I don't know. I think it's Dangerous R. But I said Merry Christmas to him. He accepted the bond, and again, he was happy. He's looking pretty, you know, pimped out there with his full rune and rune 2 hand. He was like, holy fuck, thanks, man. I was like, go get some membership with that dude. And yeah, he's pretty cool with it as well. I mean, I do try and target the people who do look free to play. I mean, whilst on this world, I did see a couple of people with sort of like skill capes and, you know, membership items, so I sort of tried to stay away from them. And I found this mithril guy woodcutting with his little baby troll, so I did go to him and see if he wanted to take the bond. He was actually reading the world map at the start, and I was like, should I wait for this guy? So I did, and he was actually really happy as well. I mean, most people that did get the bonds were super happy, and it's always nice seeing that. I mean, it's Christmas time, seeing people saying thank you like he is there, and just sort of like, you know, sharing the enjoyment, because money for me isn't too big of a thing now. I mean, when I was going for max cape, you know, I wanted as much money as I could so I could get the skills to 99 as fast as I could. But now, with stuff like this, it's always nice to sort of give some money to the people that, you know, need it more than me. And then finally, I went to the Grand Exchange, and some guy was selling grapes, so I just went up to him and said, special present for Weird Owl Fan 42, and he was like, yay, so I gave him the bond, and again, he was really happy about it, and he couldn't believe it. And overall, this was a really good experience for me, and probably for them as well. And as much as I did enjoy it last year, this one was a lot easier just doing it on my own and literally getting people that really did need this bond. And you know, it was just a great time, really. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone that is celebrating it right now. I know people from Australia and that side of the world are. And also Merry Christmas for tomorrow for people like me in England and also America and everything like that. So hopefully you're having a great time and you get what you want. You're eating loads as well and just celebrating the moment. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you soon for another video.